Coming to here in today's class. So in the last class, we have discussed about the resume preparation and how many days content was left and all these things in the previous class. This point we have discussed and how you have to introduce and everything. Now, coming to the next point. So in today's class, as yesterday, some of the students has mailed me their what are the observations they have done, or some students they have sent all the details. Now here again, some students has told that reasons, or they are trying to sell some reasons. Now finally one point is very clear. Now the somewhat comparatively in the reality, now students are having the more interest when compared to earlier. Whether my point is correct point or wrong point, how it will be proved is by taking one more data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share you one more data set. Okay. So this time, one more time, I'm going to observe, at least forget about the previous one. Now I'm going to share you one more data set. One more time, you are going to work in the same way. And here the data set, you are going to work now on the UPI transactions. This is the data set. So I'm going to share you this data set now in the class itself, not tomorrow at 9 o'clock or something like that. I'm going to share now itself. So try to complete next in 1 or 2 days. Okay. I'm not giving any time deadline or something. Now, earlier, some of the students has told that, sir, I have not able to complete due to the given time or something. Keep that one side now. That is also not there. So now you are having the enough amount of time, 2 days or 3 days, whatever the time is there. So now you are going to work on the data set called as UPI transactions. As one of the most nowadays, transactions are going to be very high. Now, so here we are having the date, time, transaction, okay, and what are the amount sent bank, city, and which type of age people are doing the more transactions, gender, bank received, okay, what are the balance, customers, ID, and age groups. We are having like this. So this is the data. So based on this data, try to do the some analysis based on the UPI transactions. What are the transactions are there? Try to do the some analysis. And as I've told you earlier, I'm going to share you the multiple data sets. So for your resume projects or something. So that one also I'm going to share you in this class itself. And you can start practicing and you can start doing those projects also, and be ready with your resume projects. When we are going to discuss the resume building, you will be ready with that. Now, again, as previously, as students has told about the hackathon, the issues, what are the issues they have told is: one, not completed, still going on, or at the time, some reason, not time is not sufficient. Like this, these are the reasons. Some students has not even started, just ignore them. And some students who has told all these reasons, for those students, now one more time. Okay. Here, projector switch is here, the last. Yeah. Okay. Now, whoever the students has told earlier the reasons, now it's time for you to show one more time. Now, this time also, if you are saying the reasons, I can't do anything. Okay. So at least now these projects, what are I'm sharing, don't try to keep in the resume, because remember always it's along with you, other students are there also. The problem is, for example, Sir, you is there. This is you. Other students in this class, others. And sir, now my question is, in this class, for example, you are saying don't keep the UPI transaction. Okay, fine. Others, the other students are not going to keep the UPI. All the students are not going to keep the UPI. But for example, maybe outsiders, I will choose one project. By me, I will choose one project. Resume project, I will choose one. Other person may choose the same project. May choose same project. And he is not belongs to our batch. Our batch means I know he is my friend. So what projects he has kept, I know. But others, other batch students are outsiders. These people, what resumes they have kept, how we can know? They may write our same project maybe. Who knows? Because at the end, the my resume project or others resume project, everyone are bringing from the Google only, which are available from the website. So how we can know? How we can identify a unique project means very simple. In your class, your project and other students' project should not be the same. Forget about the outsiders. Why? Why to forget? Reason is very simple. At the end, I am going to share you the job instance, the job link I will share, right? What are the job link I have shared? Which students will apply for that job link? Means in this class students only will apply. That too on the same day they will apply. Okay, I will say that apply to this job. I have shared one job link on the Google Classroom and I ask you to apply within 24 hours. Please apply for this company. If I say like this in the Google Classroom, which students will apply, miss? All the students of this class only will apply or other students will apply? Outsiders will apply. This class only will apply. Now these class students when they are applying, that too on the same day, the moment I share the invitation, the link on the Google Classroom, within maximum half an hour or 1 hour or 2 hours, within the short time only, all the students are going to share. When all the students are going to share the resume on the same day with same kind of projects, then it is going to be impacted. For example, you and your friend, this is you again, your friend, you both has taken the two different projects, that project and this project, okay, or same project. Let's take an example, same project as it is, you both has done. Then you both should not apply to the same company. Then also not a problem. If you don't apply, not a problem. When there is a problem is when yours and your friend resume is similar, same projects are there, and same projects, same resume, similar kind of resumes goes to the company now, then the company will decide these two people are copied each other. These two people don't know. Two out of these two, one is copied person, one is original person. Since company cannot identify who is original, who is copied one, simply they will not select that both of them. So like that, that is the reason here I'm saying one more time in the reality, what happens exactly. Once I share the job link, once I share job link in the classroom, in Google Classroom, after sharing the job link in Google Classroom, all students will apply. Okay, when all students has applied, all students skills will be the same. Skills will be the same, because in the resume building I'm going to show the skills. You have to write the skills means as it is you will write whatever the way. For example, in the previous class I have told you these are the skills. Now multiple students in this class has written in this one only, and they will write as it is in the same order also. Obviously as a student level you are going to copy and you are going to write this one. Now in this class every student's resume will be the skills will be the same on the top. First one is common. Now if projects are also same, if projects are also same, then what happens means none of the resume get shortlisted. Now then what happens, again these students only will come, whoever has applied, again these students only will say Sir, whatever you are giving, we are applying, but we are not getting the interview call. Okay, these people are not going to get the interview call. Now, once they apply on their own separately, individually, you only have identified wherever the jobs are there, you only identified. You only start applying. Okay, separately, without saying to your friend, you have shared your resume. Now your skills and other skills will match on the top. Now in this class, this is the same skills now. In all the resumes, this is only is going to be right. Heading will be the skills. Internal content is going to be this one. In any resume, different will be there. Everyone will write in the similar pattern. What our sir has explained in the class, in the similar pattern. Everyone will write. Sir, writing that one is a wrong or right or miss? It is not wrong. At the same time, if everyone are same, how the company knows you are special? When don't know, the company don't know that you are special, why they have to call you? Sir, why to be as a special, sir? I also can be as a normal person, miss. See, 100 students are there, 100 resumes we have got, means for 100 people we can't do the interview now. Obviously from 100 people, we have to shortlist 20 people or 10 people for resume, for interview purpose, right? Now, on what criteria they are going to select this one? From 100 to 20 resumes, what is the criteria? There should be some criteria now. One, they can't do all the people interview. When they can't do all the people interview, what is the thing they are going to do? Means filtering only. When they apply the filtering, what happens? Automatically they are going to observe all these things. That is the reason why we'll say not to copy. Is that clear? Now, if you are really interested and if you are really interested to get the jobs, means, so as earliest identify your unique project and try to complete your unique project at the earliest. I'm not saying tomorrow or day after tomorrow or next day only. At the earliest, try to complete that to your own unique project. Okay. And tomorrow, if you want to share your resume to me, if you want to share your resume to me, means 100% remember in that none of the project should be class project. Should be the class project. Class project is not your project. Directly, if you write class project as your project and if you share it to me, here itself I'll understand that you are a copying person, not talented person. I will decide directly like that. And after, once I decided like that and once you share your resume, there'll be no use. Is the point is clear, everyone? Now, so this is the one. So identify your unique project and start doing the projects. Always think that your resume should get shortlisted out of 100 people, that too in your class. Okay. Now, I'll ask one simple question. According to you, okay, to you, who is best student? Means who is having the good knowledge? According to you, who is having the good knowledge in this class? If I ask this question, what is the answer? If I ask this question to here in front of me, what are the offline students are there? If I ask this same question, according to who is having the more knowledge in this class? If I ask this question to you, what is your answer? If I ask to you, what is your answer? If I ask to you, what is your answer? To each and individual student, if I ask the same question, who is having the good knowledge in this class, means, if you are saying that answer is, it's me, sir. Me. If this is your answer, miss, think that you are having the job. Sir, he is the person, miss, literally you are only saying that I am not having the knowledge, he is only having the knowledge, miss, then he will get the job. Why you will get the job? Point is clear. Very simple, right? When you both are applying to the same company, who will get job? For example, I told that this person is having some XYZ person. Sir, this person has more knowledge, sir, than me. I only accepted. Than me, more than me. X person is having the more knowledge. Now, if X person is applying for a company, now if I apply for the same company, who will get the job? I know that answer, still I have to apply. Waste of time, na? So what is first initial feeling should be ours? Means we are the best person. That should be the first feeling you have to get, miss. Really, you have to be best. Then only that feeling you will get. Otherwise, how you will get? Okay. As of now, for me, according to me, who is the best student, miss? Who has done the entire end-to-end project? Who has shared me on the same day? At the same time, whenever I ask the presentation, who is ready to do the presentation? At the same time, if I ask to do the mock interview, whoever the student is ready to get the mock interview, I'm going to do the mock interview now. How many of you are ready? Raise your hand. Now I will do. Instantly, I will do the mock interview. How many of you are ready? Till whatever we have completed. Based on that. Rise. Both offline and online. So, in online students, I can see 2 students. 2 or 1. Let me check. Sapna says, I'm ready. Second, raise hand. Who has raised a hand, miss? Varshni. Varshni is ready. Like this. See, these people are ready, miss. They are ready with their knowledge. Now, obviously, who are best students, miss? According to me, they are best students from my perspective. Because they are ready instantly. At any point of time, ask the question, sir, we are ready. They are saying something like this. Right? So obviously, Sapna, Manish, Yogesh, whoever the online students are there, they are saying, now we'll get a doubt, obviously. Sir, they will say like that only, sir. But really they are ready or not? Okay, now itself we'll see. Instead of doing separately, 1 minute. How to close this one? Okay. Okay. So now itself I'm going to do the mock interview. So who are the best, who are having the good knowledge and who is the best student and who will get the job, miss? I told you, right? Who completed end-to-end project, not only completing end-to-end project, plus ready to do the presentation at any point of time. Whenever I ask that one, you should be ready. Plus, whenever I ask to get the mock interview, you should be ready. For these 3, whoever has ready at any point of time, those students are considered as good knowledge students. If any one of them is missing also, they are not considered as good knowledge students. Point is very simple. Okay. Now in this class, when compared to one student, Sapna is saying that I am ready. Yogesh says that I am ready. When compared to other students. Now, according to you, they are having more knowledge or you are having the more knowledge, miss? Because you are feeling that you are not having the knowledge, that is the reason you are not ready for the mock interview. If you feel that you are having good knowledge, why you are not ready for mock interview? Sir, mock interview means maybe I may say wrong answer, sir. You may think about wrong about me, sir. Oh, now I'm thinking positive about you. Huh? If you're not getting ready, means I'm getting positive impression. Huh? No, na. Now was a wrong impression only, na. If you give wrong answers, also wrong impression only. If you not ready, also not wrong impression only, right? Which is better than? Attempting and giving the wrong answers is better than not attempting. First one. Second, okay. So now you are going to attend. Okay, mock interview. What are the mock interviews there? You are going to attend. How you are going to present there? That is also more important in terms of, is the points are clear? So you should be ready for the mock interview. And see, now if you are hesitating in front of me, you are hesitating or sir, I'm doubt, sir. Uh, okay, I'm not that much of sure. I'm learning, sir. Every day I'm learning, but somewhere I'm not ready to take the interview. Okay, in front of me you are not ready, miss. In the reality, then tomorrow only I will share you one job link. Are you going to apply? They'll call for interview, miss. For them, you will go. What they will ask? ABCD, sir. No, no. They will also ask interview questions only, right? So just understand logically. When we are not ready in front of SRK, sir, how will be ready for the real time? Assume, let's take some scenario. Think in your mind. Today I have shared one job link after the class. You have applied. What are the skills and what are the projects you have done? You have applied. Monday morning, your interview was scheduled. Okay. Are you going to say that, yes, I'll take the interview, or you are going to say, no, somewhere I'm doubt whether I'm able to take properly or not. No, 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 I will not take the interview. Are you going to say like this? Which one? Clear, guys? So this is most important. Being ready for the mock interview. Now coming to this. So here actually in the today's class, I taught to have sudden surprise test for you along with the mock interview. Based on the yesterday's some students mails and messages, based on that I decided myself today, let's give the surprise to the students. Okay, by conducting the sudden test. Okay, project you have not done, accepted. No time, accepted. What about the knowledge? Knowledge also no time, huh? Project you have not completed means accepted. What about the knowledge? If I ask the interview questions, are you ready with your interview questions? Now, please, everyone take a paper. Now, instantly. Everyone in this class, write the answers for these questions. Online students, take a notepad, or you can even take the white paper and you can even write on that. If you are writing the running notes or something in front of you, notes is there means 100% you can write in the notes. Absolutely not a problem. Okay. I'm going to ask most frequently asked interview questions in the reality. Okay. And it is going to be a surprise test. For none of the student knows this one. This is surprise test or sudden test or whatever it is. Means whenever someone asks questions, are we ready or not? We want to check that position. So suddenly tomorrow, if you get one interview call, whether we are ready or we are going to say that, no, I'm not ready. Okay. Question number 1. What exactly a data analyst will do? No need to write the question in the notes, write the answer directly. Don't waste the time for writing the question. Write the answer in the notes. What exactly a data analyst will do? What exactly a data analyst will do? Or what is the work of data analyst? What is the work of? Both are same. Completed? Next, question number 2. What are the steps involved in data analysis project? Don't write detailedly, just write the only the main headings. What are the 6 steps, 6 or 7, whatever is there, that one. Don't write internally. Right? Question number 3. One minute. Question 3. What is importance of standard deviation? What is the importance of standard deviation in data analysis? Question 4. Completed? Question 3. Guys, after 10 questions are completed, I'm going to do the mock interview and you have to take the interview also. Along with the test, interview also will be done. Who are ready, who told ready, those students. Okay. Question number 4. Right? What is the importance of Q1, that is quartiles, Q1, Q3 and Q2 and Q3. When you apply the describe function, you are going to get standard deviation Q1, Q2, Q3, minimum value, maximum value, right? So what is the importance of them? In which case you are going to use, in which case you will not use. What is the importance of Q1, Q2, Q3 values? Done. Next. What is data exploration? What is meant by data exploration? Done. Q6. Question 6. What are the various steps in data cleaning, and what are the various steps in data cleaning? Is question 6. Question 7. If a column consists of column has more than 50% of data as missing, but it is important for given project, what you will do in this case? Question 8. What is confidence interval and importance of that? Completed? Done? Completed? Everyone? Now, what is difference between what is the difference between chi-square test and ANOVA test? And when to apply? Next, question number 10. How to identify important futures? How to identify the important futures in the data set? How to identify the important or unimportant futures, either important or unimportant futures? How to identify the unimportant futures in the given data set? So how they'll ask this question means, if a data set consists of 50 columns, we are not going to apply data analysis on all the 50 columns. It is not possible because it is going to be huge. So in this case, we are going to drop some of unimportant columns. How to identify the unimportant columns? And this is a question. when more number of columns are there, in that how to identify unimportant columns and how to drop them. What is database schema? What is meant by database schema? What is meant by joins? What is meant by joins? What are the different types of joins are available? What are the types of joins? What are the different types of joins are there? And which is commonly used? Which type of join is which is commonly used and why? Next, what is meant by data analysis? What is meant by data analysis? What is difference between univariate, bivariate, and multivariate analysis? And last question. How do you decide? How do you decide whether this whether the point is important for presentation or not? Whether that point is important, whether what are the point you are saying, whether the point or plot is important for presentation or not. How you decide? Point means here observation. The meaning of point is observation. How do you decide the observation or plot is important for presentation or not? Done? Everyone? Everyone, please. Online students. So here I have asked the steps involved in the data analytics project, and within these steps, what are the steps are there? First, you are going to observe the business problem and everything. After that, you are going to load the data. So for loading the data, I require the first database schema. And you are going to get the multiple tables and how to load the multiple tables. So first I have asked the questions whether you know what is database schema. Then you'll understand the relation between the tables. Then you can extract the multiple tables and you can apply the joins for that. This is the first one. After getting the data, then I ask the question, what is meant by data exploration? This is the reason I asked the question, what is data exploration? And after once you explore the data and you'll do the, after exploring what is the data and everything, now then you are going to start the data cleaning. Then I asked the, what is the data cleaning? Question is related to data cleaning. Then obviously I asked the next one related to data cleaning. If missing values are there, what you are going to do? And at the same time, how to identify the unimportant features. These two are related to data cleaning related questions. These three are the data cleaning related questions. This is data loading the questions and you are exploring the data. And after doing the data exploration, I asked in terms of what is data analysis. Some questions related to what is data analysis. Data analysis related stage. And in the data analysis, I asked what is the importance of standard deviation, Q1, Q2, and confidence interval, in which cases you are going to apply the ANOVA test and all these things, along with the bivariate and multivariate, and finally your presentation. So from each step, I asked one, two or three questions involving from the loading the data to finally presentation till what you are going to submit. So they are going to ask some questions from each and every stage. Okay. So first you have to know what is database schema, and then only we know that tables are available. Then we are going to combine the tables and we are going to create one table, and that data we are going to do the analysis. Is the point is clear? So like this, the interview questions, in the interview they'll ask the from each stage all the questions. It is not so we can't ignore any one of the step also, right? So which is related to data analytics project, they may ask anything. So but they'll ask from each step every one question. At least one question they'll ask in the each step, right? Done. Now coming to the mock interview. As I've told you, I'm going to do the mock interview. And I'm going to take the mock interview for the online students as they told that they are ready. Now, coming to the mock interview for online students, just whoever has told that I'm ready, okay, raise your hand and please be ready with your mic plus webcam so that we have to know, right? You are checking in the Google and giving the answers or you are doing directly. So mic is required along with the webcam is required. These are the two things. Okay. Now, so please, who are ready, just raise your hand. I'm going to give the option to unmute yourself. Yeah, Yogesh and Manish. And earlier, some other students also has raised the hand, right? Could you please re-raise one more time? Swapna. Okay. Still. Earlier, I have seen some others also. Apart from these three, I have seen like Only three. I think Yogesh, Manish, and Sapna. Only three. Yeah. Earlier, I think 5 to 6 students has tried, right? Done. Anyways, Manish, I'm going to unmute you. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, Anish. I have given you the request for unmute yourself. Could you check that, Manish?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good evening, sir.
Are you speaking?
Hello.
No, I can't hear you. Just a minute. Now, Manish, can you speak once?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, my voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Done. Manish, just let me check whether there is a possibility of webcam. From your end, can you see any webcam option? Is there anything, something like that, Manish?
Yeah, sir.
Manish, I can't hear you properly. Others, could you please confirm whether you are able to listen to Manish voice clearly or I'm having the problem? Manish, I
Yes,
can't
sir.
hear you properly. Now, Manish,
Yes, sir.
yeah, done. Manish, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. First, good evening, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
My name is Manish Kumar. I am from Patna. Yeah, I am pursuing MCA, which I will complete in July 2025. I am interested in data analytics so that I have developed my skills in data analytics and some tools like Panda, Pythons, NumPy.
Yeah, continue. Manish, your voice is not clear. Yeah, Yogesh, are you ready? Yogesh, could you please unmute? Yeah, could you please speak? Yogesh, Yogesh,
Yes, sir.
yeah, could you please introduce yourself?
What, sir?
Could you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Mr. Yogesh. I am from Bihar. I am pursuing MCA. I am interested in data analytics. I have done many projects in the field of many fields like mm, sales, health sectors, and transport sectors.
Okay. So you have worked on the transport and sales related projects, right?
Okay, and health related.
Transport, sales, and
Health related.
healthcare.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, could you tell me what project you have worked on the transport related?
Transport related e-vehicles, but it is fully not completed. Sales and healthcare fully completed.
Okay. Could you tell me what is the project you have worked on this healthcare?
Healthcare project is related to insomnia disease. I mean the types of persons which work in a company, and this is the data of a company in which company employees has stressed and he is falling with the insomnia or not insomnia or stroke, heart disease, BMI, like this.
So you are saying against stroke prediction.
Yeah, but slightly different with the stroke predictions, in which the main focus on the insomnia disease, the persons who have fall with insomnia disease, due to sleeping hours.
Hmm?
Due to sleeping hours, how sleeping hours affect our daily health. This is the main focus of.
Are you having the data set with you?
We share you.
Are you having the data set with you?
Yeah, I have data sets.
Yeah. Could you share it to me? Other than stroke prediction. If it is stroke means no need to share. Other than stroke prediction. So that I'll understand what is the data set you have chosen and what is the business problem of that project. Yogesh?
I am trying to find some.
Yeah, what is the business problem?
This problem since the persons who are always insomnia or not due to sleeping hours. Focus on sleeping hours, daily life's activities.
Sir, I can't understand your voice clearly. Others, could you please
Sorry,
confirm? It's my problem or Yogesh problem? Others, can you hear Yogesh voice clearly?
your voice is clear, sir.
Yeah, your voice only is not clear when you are explaining the business problem.
Uh,
Could you re-explain one more time?
okay. Searching data sets, sir.
It's okay. Tell me the business problem.
Business
You can
problem
share me
of
the
the
notes.
data set is that the persons are fall in with the insomnia disease or not, with the daily activities of daily life
And what
activities.
you told? How many of them are feeling? At the end, something you told, right? What?
Sir, please speak with the stroke problem. Data set is not visible here.
You have worked now. Can
I
you
have
share
already
that
done, sir.
IPNB file, that Jupyter notebook file later?
Yeah, I will share with it.
Okay. Now, Manish, what type of data cleaning you have done in your project? Yogesh, I can't hear even one word also. What kind of data cleaning you have done?
Sleep disorder based data disease has sir. Sleep disorder. It data set is based on the sleep disorder based disease.
Okay. What data cleaning you have done?
The data and understanding and business problem of this data set is that right now I am explaining. Are you hearing?
Yes.
How many people are affected many diseases from the
That's
sleep
okay.
disorder?
Yogesh, I'm asking what type of data cleaning you have done.
What types of data cleaning?
Ah,
I mean, various types of data cleaning, sir. First, I treat the data types, wrong data, and duplicates and missing value and outliers.
okay. In your data set, all these things are available?
Uh, in my data sets, all things are available, but in
Okay.
little amounts, sir.
All are available. Yogesh,
Yes, sir.
all are available in your data set.
Only missing value available, sir.
What about the wrong data or wrong data type?
Wrong data types are not available. Please check this. Yeah, wrong data types is also available, sir.
You are seeing and you are telling to me, yeah?
Yeah, after saying I was telling.
Okay. Fine. Yogesh, done. What about the Swapna? Swapna, are you available? Yeah, just give me a minute. Yeah, Swapna, can you hear me? Swapna, can you hear me? No. Swapna, I can't hear you. Swapna, I can't hear you. Swapna?
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Yeah, Swapna.
Sir, your voice is very low.
Okay, fine. Swapna. Okay, it's okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah, guys. Fine. So online students, we are finding some difficulty. That reason is in terms of WebEx. There is a issue with the WebEx, and they have changed it now. Naresh IT was changed the WebEx to Zoom or something now. Okay. Anyways, now the point is, I want all students, be ready with your resume projects. All students, first point number one, resume project. Be ready with your resume projects by next week, by end of next week. Point one. Two, I'm going to share you one more data set as for your hackathon or something. Okay, I'm going to share you the data set. So what are the data set I'm going to share you right away? That is UPI transactions. Just give me a minute. I'm going to upload now itself. Again, I'm adding in the within the hackathon only, this one also, where you have to complete the end-to-end project related to UPI transactions. Okay, it is related to UPI transactions. So this is the data set. Just I'm trying to add in the drive. Yeah, just added the UPI transactions data set. So try to complete this one by next 2 days, where it is a combination of again Python plus Power BI. So I already have added the data set. It's now your time. Okay, at the earliest, within next 2 days. Point number three. For the given data set, you have to complete and resume projects. Point number three. Next week, we are going to have in terms of mock interview. Okay, by the time next week, by end of the next week, resume building session will be completed, projects will be completed, everything will be completed with SQL, Python, Power BI. Three things are completed. So with this, you can start applying for the companies, as I already told you in the last class. So next week, we are having the mock interview. So to conduct this mock interview, I'm not going to use the WebEx. I'm going to use the Google Meet. Okay, I will share you the link. Google Meet link, I'm going to share it to you. And in that, there is an option for, okay, the WebEx. What is the problem with the WebEx means? The reason is here, WebEx. It requires, for offline students, it's not a problem, but for online students, when we are going with the WebEx, it requires the high internet speed. If you are not having the good amount of internet speed, it is not supporting. The WebEx problem is that it is not supporting. So it requires the comparatively very high internet speed, around close to your internet speed should be minimum 20 Mbps. That is minimum. Then only it is supporting. Otherwise, it is not supporting. This is one reason. And second one is here there is no webcam. As earlier, Yogesh has seen the project and he is trying to, after seeing the Jupyter notebook or after seeing the data set, he is trying to explain, which in the reality we are not allowed. You are not allowed to see like that. Okay, you should not open the Jupyter notebook. I asked it to share means not immediately or instantly, after the class or sometime. Okay, and at the same time, for example, assume really I ask it to share instantly also. You have to share the Jupyter notebook, you have to open the mail and you have to share, but you should not open that one. And should not see that one, and you are only directly saying that by saying only I'm saying something to you, sir, and what other things are there in this, you are trying to explain, but which is not correct. Okay, next time, what are the mock interview I'm going to have, this will be in the Google Meet. I'll share you the link, and for this it will support the internet speed, low internet speed also it will support. Okay, that is not a problem. At the same time, majorly it will have the webcam. Without webcam, I cannot do the mock interview for online students. It is mandatory for me. Okay, whether you are seeing and you are saying the answers or not, that one. So webcam is compulsory. In the real interviews, whenever the interviews will be scheduled for you in the future for online students, if any interview was scheduled for online means webcam is mandatory. Without webcam, no interview. Okay, so by next week, this is going to be next week now. By that time, be ready with your mock interview along with the webcam. So we are facing the online students, we are facing the issue with the internet or this WebEx or something now. So let's ignore this one today. I'm not going to consider anything wrong or something. Just you can ignore today's one, at least by next week. Okay, by that time your project should be ready, you should be ready, and resume building session will be done, followed by mock interview, so that you can start applying for the companies. Be ready by next weekend to apply for the companies. Is the point is clear for everyone? Done? These are all be by next week. Resume projects and what are the data set I have shared with presentation. Be ready with the presentation anytime, any point of time for presentation. If I want you to share your screen, so here WebEx is not supporting to share the screen also. Okay, to share your screen, the WebEx is not supporting to share your screen or to on the webcam, or for all these things we are having the problem. So next week when I'm going to conduct the mock interview, I may ask to share your screen and do the presentation also. So at that time you have to do the presentation by sharing your screen. Is the point is clear, everyone? So be ready with you, all these things by the next week. That is the end of the session for today, and we'll have from the Monday. Okay, next class is on Monday, and by that time complete this one. Try to complete what are the data set I have shared to you by Monday. But remember, from Monday, I'm not going to consider any kind of mock interviews, presentations or nothing. I'll go with the regular class. This week I have given for you to understand the reality and to show you the importance of projects or the reality, and in the resume what you are going to write, all these things. From last 3-4 days, we are spending on this one only, close to. I assume that everyone has understood the importance now. And at least if you have understood the importance, from at least from next week onwards, be ready, and by end of this month, that is on June 1st, you have to start applying for the companies, and your target should be by June 10th you have to place in the interview. Before completing your course itself, you have to get the job. That should be your target with whatever you have completed, that one only. Don't add any kind of Tableau or Excel in the skills. Without adding also, you can start applying for the companies. Your target should be before the completing of the course itself, you have to get. Right? Is the points are clear? Done. If no questions, you can leave now. Both offline and online students. I would like to tell you one thing regarding a question you asked. Please unmute me. I'm in the mid of one project. Would you give me one more? Okay, you can ask. That is not a problem. Swapna, I'm going to unmute you. You can ask. Question you can ask, but you can't share the screen. Yeah, please, you can ask what are the question you're having.
Sir, you asked a question, what you do in case of a column has greater than 50% data as, right? But it is important in the project, like understand business problem. Same happened in the stroke. There was a column which was smoking under status. It has more than 30% of value. As you taught us that if a column has more than 30% of the values, it is necessary to drop that column. But if it is mentioned in the like smoking underscore status, so I kept that column
Okay.
because that was important in the business problem.
Yes. As it is important in business problem, in that case, Since we
We have
can't
to.
remove the entire column, or we cannot
Mhm.
replace with a statistically, if you replace also, indirectly you are going to give the wrong data. There might be a chance of wrong data,
Mm.
but it is so
But what
important.
in smoking
Now in this
status, what I
case,
did, I have changed the missing values with the mod.
okay, yeah,
So
replacing
it's
with the mode is one way, and second way
Mhm.
is here there is a probability. What is the probability of smoking status? Each of the person is not having the smoking, but still you have considered him as a smoker.
Hmm.
So there is a problem.
True.
Okay, there is a chance of wrong data. You indirectly are providing is some kind of wrong data. Since it is an important column and we cannot provide the wrong data for that, in that case, what we are going to do is drop the records.
Yeah, true.
So now in this case, you have to drop the records of missing values. Instead of dropping the column, drop the records,
Records.
rows.
Yes, true. Yeah, that was.
Fine. That is the solution for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Done.